Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly tarot love reading. I'm the Tarot Muse, and I've got all your cards shuffled and laid out here, so let's just dive straight into it. I think I'm going to start with these cards over here to begin with, and I just want to talk about what's coming up in the Osho cards for you. And I asked what the present situation is, and it talks about a burden. And it's what you're starting to do is let go of this burden, and at some point you'll start realizing that what's needed right now to come back to this place of abundance is some kind of slowing down, like starting to be more present with the moment. And this will allow you to drop a lot of the stress that you've been carrying, because you are ready. The card ripeness came up for you. And then with regards to the Lenormand cards, I got some really beautiful cards there for you, which is nice because the cards for all the other readings have been quite gloomy this week, like not, successful and happy endings kind of stuff. But this looks promising. So I don't know what's going to come up in the reading, but I just thought I'd share this with you. And it's talking about growth, heartfelt growth that's happening at the home, and communication about dreams. And they're just very beautiful cards. And then we have the bouquet card, which is all about pleasantness that's happening. So either this is what's coming, or it's what you're busy starting to unfold with in your life at the moment. So it looks like a healthy place. These are all very beautiful cards. Okay, but let's do the actual reading. So what's in the present moment for you, Scorpio? We have the Judgment card. Yeah, which I'd say ties in to that. See what's in the past for you. Future. So I'm just going to pick the cards, and then we'll go into what each one of them represent for you. Where are you at? Death card. So you're going through all kinds of shifts and changes. Alright, and then the outcome card is, yay, that looks promising. The Ten of Cups. Alright, so in the present moment we have the Judgment card, which is about resurrection, rebirth, stepping into a higher place. You've kind of gone through the death, which is what comes up for you right now. You're going through the death, you're dying to yourself, those old parts of yourself that are kind of obsolete and conditioned. And there's a rebirth that's happening, a stepping into a higher place. So this is what the cards are saying. I think you're still in it right now. So let's get 3 cards for the Judgment card. Okay. Alright, so it looks like there's a walking away from, you're going through this phase of walking away from emotional things that don't serve you, in the sense that there's a healthy exchange between you and these people. It looks like it's to do with where it is that you put your time and energy. And the card that's coming up is the Three of Pentacles, and the Pentacles is about teamwork. So you're walking away either from something that wasn't healthy in terms of how everybody contributed or how everybody put in, or perhaps it was just with you and one other person. Perhaps it was a partner from the past, but you're walking away from that because it no longer emotionally serves you, or you're needing to walk away from it. Perhaps you haven't done it yet. And then I've got what's crossing the Judgment card, and this will allow you to step into higher places, to walk away from these emotional things that don't meet your levels of discernment when it comes to a good, healthy exchange with someone, interaction with someone. And then what's crossing the Judgment card is the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is a card of loss and sadness. And so there's loss and sadness that needs to be met in this process of stepping into a higher place. And let's find out more about what that loss card is about. Confusion around independence with King of Wands. So King of Wands, he's a fire sign. He's a Leo, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Aries, he or she, there's no gender specific here, and there's confusion around your independence from him. So perhaps there's a separation from him and you're experiencing that loss. So either there's a separation from him, or you are confused about being independent from him. There's some kind of confusion, or things are not clear for you around what that independence, that financial independence, but also independence means from him as a person. It could also represent him or her, once again. It could also represent your business. So confusion around independence with regards to you as an entrepreneur, you as a creative, successful, entrepreneur who has your own business, something that's creative. So there could be confusion around that. Perhaps you're not making the money that you want to make, or perhaps you are struggling to make ends meet with the business, and so there's the question. But I suspect it's, this is a love reading, so I suspect it's more around a person. And it's a loss for you. You're feeling a loss, and I sense maybe it's because this person isn't around and there's a separation. Maybe you're in different countries or on different sides of the world. So let's see what happened in the past for you. We've got new creative beginnings over here. And we've got the Page of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so a lot of like reflecting on the conflict, some kind of conflict with Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is an air sign, so a Libra or a Gemini or an Aquarius. So there was conflict with this person, and in the past there was a new creative beginnings regarding where you were able to come into a new place of seeing or thinking about the conflict with this person, this air sign. So again, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And then what is conscious for you right now? We've got the Eight of Wands. Let's get 3 cards. Okay, so the Eight of Wands talks about either about travel. Travel with work is taking a step back now, and the High Priestess is coming up. So it may not be travel. It could be passion or intensity with regards to work. This is the Apprentice card. So the intensity is building for you with regards to the Apprentice card, and intuitively you're realizing that you need to take some time out, take a break and rest from whatever it is that you've been putting your energy into. Okay, so for what is unconscious, we have the Knight of Cups. Let's get 3 cards over there. We've got the Page of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So here you are. And it's a love offering, a new potential opportunity of love. Generally, I see the Knight of Cups as, a love offering, but it can also represent someone. But I sense in this case it is a love offering because it's around... It's also a new Page of Wands. So it could be a new spark, a new revival. Apologies for the noise in the background. It's sunset, and so all the little kids are out on the beach. I live right on the beach, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about the noise. So it's just part of this experience, this reading. So there's some kind of love offering. It's passion. It's a new potential, new passion. And it's to do with a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups. So you are ruled by the cups. You're a water sign, Scorpio. And so it's you and someone else. And he's or they or she is also a water sign, a Pisces or a Cancerian, or a Pisces, Cancerian, or a gosh, my brain is somewhere else today. Pisces, Cancerian, and oh my gosh, that's crazy. I have Pisces, I have Cancer, and the third one is Scorpio, which is what you are. So yeah, so this isn't conscious yet. So maybe it's something, you've been spending time with someone, but it hasn't become a thing yet for you, where you feel a something for this person. Okay, and then I'm asking where you're at right now, and I've got the Death card over here. Let's get 3 cards for that. Okay, and we've got, so with regards to your happiness and your well-being, and also joy and celebration, I see you've been feeling very trapped around that. And you're going through some kind of change around that. You're going through some kind of death. In fact, for me, the Death card links to the quality of Pluto, because Pluto, which is what rules Scorpio, is constantly undergoing transformation. It's all about going inwards and transforming. And so for you right now, you're going through that process, and I really understand this. I think a lot of us are feeling this trapped feeling around the restrictions of happiness and joy and pleasure and fun. And so it looks like you've been meeting that quite intensely within yourself. So I ask what's going on for the other person, and I get the Ace of Cups, which is the Love card, or new emotional beginnings. So get 3 cards. All right. So with regards to the love, they're looking away. They're looking somewhere else. And actually, as I get this, as I pick these 3 cards, I remember your reading from last week, and it was pretty intense. And there was a player or someone that was not honest. And so I think this may be him. So with regards to the love, he's looking elsewhere. And then on the one side, we have the heartbreak, or the loss. And the other side, we have the Knight of Wands, which could refer to the spark or the passion, but it could also indicate him as he doesn't have the maturity. I don't want to call him a player, but he's not a king yet. Okay. And so perhaps this is this morning that you're going through. The loss over here is around your independence. You're now alone. He's not around, and you're feeling the confusion around it. Okay. So I just have to say, he's not even focusing on you right now. He's looking elsewhere. But like I said, there is someone new coming in here. So where's the relationship at? It's the Page of Pentacles. And okay, now I have another person. So Page of Pentacles is with business, grounding. And by the way, the Page of Pentacles, is an earth sign, but I sense this is more around. So I asked where the relationship's at, and it's going through some kind of grounding. Okay. Some kind of grounding. And then we have the King of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. So again, this is the second time that I'm getting swords coming up, which is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So in the past there was some kind of either around passion or sexuality, like a lot of impulsiveness around it that created conflict, and it was either with this person or you needed to detach somehow. But it's and so now we have the King of Swords. So there's some kind of grounding that's happening within the connection. Okay, and there's a new emotional offering, and it's talking about some kind of perseverance with that. Okay, so this could all be the same person that, I often see in readings, like we go through different stages of emotions. Like someone could be a fire sign, but if there's a fight in the relationship, they become a an air sign because they detach and go cold. You know, they disconnect from their emotions. They get logical and rational about it. I can always see it, you know, with my experiences. They're a King of Cups, which is emotional and sensitive, but they'll very quickly swap over to King of Swords, and I know that that's when they do what men do so well. That detachment thing. I know women do it well as well. I'm not generalizing. So coming back here, what this person is going through right now, I just want to come back to it because I do have the love card for them. And so, you know, with them looking out and planning, I'm not seeing them focused on the love. It's like they're looking away from the love. And then on either side, I've got the heartbreak, and I've got the Knight of Wands. Or that could represent the passion. So possibly they're not ready to look at whatever's going on here because it's painful. And, you know, the Knight of Wands doesn't have to mean that they're a player. It could mean that it's some kind of, it's the passion of the relationship, okay? You know, sometimes when there's a breakup, it's so hard to even think about how amazing the passion was, or even the heartbreak. You just like disconnect yourself from any senses or feelings, which is obviously not the right thing to do. So just coming back here again to the outcome, coming back to where the relationship is at, it's talking about some kind of grounding happening with a new emotional opportunity that is requiring a level of objectivity and some kind of perseverance. So I have got the Ten of Cups over here, which is the happy family, and you know, I have got all these Lenormand cards over here which show happiness. So let's get 3 cards for them and find out what's going on. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it, you know, there's new options with regards to the happiness. There were, oops, let's just get that over there. So I'm going to, before I explain what that means, I'm going to get 3 cards for this Ace of Swords over here. Managing the walking away and letting go. Okay. Walking. Taking charge. Okay. Of your business again. And looking away. So yeah, I feel like what I'm getting in the reading here is the happy family is, you know, the Seven of Cups could be about illusion or wish fulfilled thinking or fantasy, or it could be about choices. But then we have the card, the impulsive card, the charging in card, and this card, it's the Knight of Swords, and it's a very impulsive card where you charge in without fully thinking through or not being discerning enough around the possibility or the choices. And perhaps this happy family situation is what you're wanting so much, but it's not sustainable or it's not possible. It's a fantasy or it's a wish fulfilled thinking. And so I'm sensing that's what that is about. Because what I'm getting here in the future is this paradigm shift, this change of perception or thinking around how it is that you're managing how the relationship ended or how you're walking away from it, the letting go of it, the releasing of it, and taking charge of. I've got the Queen of Wands over here. So the Queen of Wands could be, you know, I've got this theme of wands coming through. So again, it could be your business, putting your energy back into your business, or it could be this person taking charge of this relationship. Yeah, I'm getting the Hermit card, so it's a time of aloneness, because intuitively you know that Wheel of Fortune will change, grounding, and letting go. Yeah, and I've got the Death card again. So You know, this beautiful pack of Lenormand cards that I got here. I feel that it's letting you know of something that's coming in, communication of a wish come true, and it'll bring growth to your home and your heart, and it'll be very pleasant. And so what is not conscious here yet is we have this Knight of Cups and Page of Wands, and then we have the King of Coins and King of Cups. So that's kind of talking about a love offering, a new spark that's coming your way with a water sign for you. So I sense that this reading was about this relationship that has ended, but there is something new that's coming through. And, okay, this makes sense. The Love Oracle card that came up talks about a cheerful return of an old friend with whom you had an affair a long time ago. This time it is going to be a better experience for both of you. So there we go. That makes a little bit better sense. And yeah, I get the feeling that this maybe it's an older relationship and you're still going through the healing with it and the letting go of it, and you know, possibly even some kind of healing with the person, where you can get to a healthier place as friends. But I do see it, you realizing that it's not what you thought it was, and yeah, and that's why it never worked out. So I hope that was helpful, and I just want to mention that I've created a series of how to read tarot cards so that you can understand the symbolism if you're interested in learning how to read cards. And all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, and please ring the bell so you can get the notification as the new videos come out. But they're all under my playlists. So if you go into my playlists, you'll see I've started with all the minor arcana cards and the page cards. So, and I keep introducing more. So please like and subscribe, support me. If you're still here watching, please leave your comments. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.